1 year ago, my family decided to get a new puppy. And while this new puppy was absurdly adorable, he was also incredibly difficult to train. And he peed on this black carpet probably 50 times. So we decided that we would replace it with some laminate flooring that I got for free from a job. It was also an incredibly good match to the existing oak floor in our house. I also want to take a moment to thank DAP for sponsoring this video. If you want to help support the channel, choose DAP products whenever possible. And I'm sure you're wondering, why didn't you just keep the wood floor and repair it? It's because this house is a rental and we just don't have the time or resources to repair this floor properly. So free laminate seemed like a pretty good option. So I originally planned to shoot a whole series of videos talking about a whole bunch of things and trying to include my kids in the process, but it mostly just ended up with them fighting.
You won't let me talk.
I'm gonna take their mic away.
I want it.
I also quickly realized after watching some of the footage that nobody needs to spend 10 minutes talking about how to remove baseboard. Pretty simple. So instead of laboring over the finer details and trying to get teachable moments out of every little thing, why don't we just sit back, relax, and enjoy watching the work get done? The next idea I had was to film a video titled "Forcing My Children to Hand Nail Framing." I had these visions in my mind's eye of my daughter going from barely being able to use a hammer at the beginning of the day to being fully competent by the end of the day. Okay, not fully competent, but I did expect to see more improvement. But I soon realized that there really is no substitute for just being on the job every day and slowly learning how to use the tool. You just can't force someone to make great strides in one day. My son had a very unfair advantage here because he's actually been using a hammer for all kinds of things for years, so he took to it pretty quickly. And after realizing that my daughter was not going to make much strides by the end of the video, I decided that I would get her set up to do a whole bunch more hand nailing, but I actually found what happened when I left her alone with the camera for a while much more amusing.
Pablo, you're gonna die under this hammer if you stand there. I would not want to be this wood right now. So I am finished. And you can see it was a little bit rough. But that's okay, because this is practice. My dad made this pizza. He burned it. It's not real pizza. It's like a diet pizza. It's got like vegan cheese and I think it's also gluten-free, so it's a little weird. Do you want it? I'm gonna do him a favor and smash it up a little bit. I'm gonna... Do you want some pizza? So gentle. Do you want some? There you go. Oh, he likes it. That's some good stuff. Not bad. Tastes like cardboard. They didn't do a bad job on the pepperoni, but the crust and the cheese. I give this a 5 out of 10. So it's a 3 out of 10 pizza, but I had fun smashing it up. So it's a 5 out of 10 pizza. I'm not sure I recommend it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
Well, I'm not sure if you guys found that quite as entertaining as I did, but I will admit I'm partial to her. So if I wasn't clear, the temporary wall was to install a beam to open up the space a little bit. And now that we'd built the temp wall, it was time to start on the demo. And guys, once again, I'm gonna let the work and maybe a little music do the talking here, and we can just enjoy a little family framing montage.
sit downwind.
I think that song could have used a little more cowbell. Okay, so unfortunately I kind of burnt out at this stage of the video, and I didn't film the boarding, I didn't film the taping, and I didn't even film the first coat. But you may remember when I made the video about trying to teach my daughter how to use hawk and trowel. I didn't, however, flake out on filming the flooring, so we do have a bit of that coming up. Like, amazingly, when we go across here, it's really quite flat. So for the most part, there's not much I need to do in here. And thankfully, because of my new sponsor, DAP sent me a couple buckets of this stuff. What do we have? Crack resistant floor patch and leveler, ready to use. So it's not a cement-based product, and this one says flexible floor leveler patch and leveler. So it's the same stuff. I can't tell what the difference is. Hopefully I have enough to level some of this stuff out. But let's start on this one, because it does need to be brought a little flatter in this section out to here. But yeah, this is like, this is the idea, right? It's just gonna flatten it out. I'll have to wait probably about 6 hours for this stuff to dry. So this one has a little bit of aggregate in it. That will help it not shrink so much, actually. It says it can be feather edged. That's probably good enough. So yeah, if you just have a little bit of floor leveling, and you have the time to wait for it to dry, as opposed to set, then this would be the stuff to use. Feather those edges. Well, you guys, that's it. It's been a long project and an even longer video to edit. But yeah, we're still about 6 months in because I'm juggling this little renovation between work and making videos. I do have some new stuff coming up. There will be a installing baseboards video and a painting baseboards video coming up. And then after that, it'll be painting walls. But because I have to film each process, that's why it's taken as long. I hope you guys are doing really well. I look forward to bringing you the next video, whenever that may be. Hopefully next week. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. This is the good dog.